Hello everyone, hello, welcome back to Let's Play Blind, XCOM 2, Command Difficulty, I'm of course Black Shadow. Yes, welcome back. We are now 40 videos deep into the series, which is not too bad for XCOM, if I do say so myself. We are off the back of a very eventful last video, folks. We had ourselves a not guerrilla op, but a council mission at least, to rescue David Vasquez from the grasp of Advent, which we managed to achieve successfully. Also ran into the second of the 3 alien rulers, the Berserker Queen, which we managed to fend off this time. Actually fended off reasonably well. We did a lot of damage to them. We dealt with them really successfully, so that was pretty nice. Things are not the greatest team-wise, but we have got ourselves a fair-sized squad at this point, and a lot of them are fairly available, so it looks like the time may be very close for us to look to start taking the aggression against the Advent and Avatar project, as far as I'm concerned. Right, so we got plenty of alloys, Illyrium intel, lots of good stuff. We got the Andromeda autopsy being done. The Scilab's still got another 6 days until that gets completed, which is a little unfortunate. But we are ready and willing to crack on here. How many Illyrium cores do I have? I have a core. I should probably be building something, right? I feel like I should probably go ahead and to build something. We've gotten quite a lot of experimental armors, which has been cool. Experimental ammos. Experimental heavy weapon, eh? For the exosuit, I believe. You know what? Let's do it. Give me, yes, give me this.
Sounds good, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as the project is ready for deployment.
Thank you very much. We'll go again and get someone on that. We'll probably get Christine on that. She was just sitting on the turrets here because she had nothing really bad to be doing. So we'll put Christine over on this. Lovely stuff. That'll be with us in 6 days. Good stuff. Yeah, I must admit, I've actually quite enjoyed like exploring all the proving grounds, like these experimental things, like the variety of different things we've got, ammo-wise, weaponry-wise, has all been really cool and much appreciated. So that's been good. Now, there is one other thing that I am considering doing at the moment. This was brought up in comments as well, and that is regarding considering getting hold of the Stunner Mag, which is effectively the Tier 2 SMG. Now, I haven't really gotten hold of this. We used SMGs a little bit at the start of the series, but it's been basically all shotguns since then. But there is an argument suggesting that maybe I should look to get hold of this. Well, if I've got people running around with, like, protection against being discovered, like Dylan, and I think Pt.40's got it as well, perhaps SMGs might be more useful for them, because they're meant to be used more as, like, you know, for movement, getting behind ranks, than just out-and-out doing damage. So perhaps giving them the SMG, which obviously gives them extra mobility, but a little bit less firepower, might be more useful to them. And I think that's a reasonable shout as well. I think that's a fair shout. So I think we may well be looking to delve into this, but we obviously don't have the money for it right this moment. So something for us to look to consider doing a little bit. Right, over off to the map here. So there is plenty going on. There is Avenger Power. Interesting. Okay, I guess. So, have a look at the map. So, we haven't got the biggest amount of time here on the Avatar project. We've got a facility due to be constructed very shortly, as well as much as all of these things. The Guerrilla Ops are due to come in very soon as well. So, it looks like that August going into September is going to be a very busy few weeks. Looks like we're going to be pretty mission heavy for the next several videos or so, because we are going to have to look to strike this facility very shortly. Although I kind of don't want to do it right this instant. I'm very interested in expecting that and seeing what that's about. You also got the black market as well. We have got a lot of intel. Problem we've got, though, is we have got the ability to get more contacts, which we need to do in order to get to, like, New Indonesia. We need to get to West Asia as well. There's a few areas we need to make contact to get hold of various missions and such, as well as wherever this facility might turn up. So it looks like I'm probably going to have to look to spend my intel on making contact in areas rather than just spending it right now at the black market, as much as I really want to do that. So I reckon what we're going to do is we're not going to go there right now. We're going to head over probably to the clinic, I reckon. I want to investigate this. I mean, we've got, you know, the facility will be built in 5 days. 5 days? 5 days? What did I say 5 days? I have no... Oh, because the clinic's 5 days. It's going to be built soon, but we've still a bit of time on our Avatar project. So let's go ahead over to the clinic and start doing some inspections here. I'm curious. Ah.
Commander, the aliens are still moving forward on the Avatar project. Taking out that facility would deal a serious blow to their efforts.
I need to ask a small favor from you guys. I need to take everything that I just said in the past 30, 40 seconds, and it's all completely irrelevant. Look what's going on at a facility strike, everyone! Hooray! Clinic, I'll be back for you. Looks like we're off the fire stank, everyone. I better go get a team together, hadn't I?
Setting course for the Arctic territory.
I thought we were going to have a nice, easy video today. Welp. Never mind. This is going to be a fun few videos. Alright, and folks, so a team has been prepared, and, yeah, I think I have realized, like I'd mentioned, I think the next 3 or 4 videos are going to be pretty action-heavy, pretty damn aggressive, and this is a pretty key part of the game. Given the fact we've got this facility here, we've got a mission here, we've got a mission here, we've got another facility to deal with soon, and we've got these guerrilla ops coming in very, very shortly as well. We've got a big few videos ahead of us, folks. If we had a big few videos back, like, around part, like, 15 to 20, a big section of trying to save the game, this is probably the second big section where we need to make major, major strides against Advent. If we can get over this hill, we might be in good shape for the rest of the game. However long the rest of the game is, of course, for that matter, but we will be in good shape nonetheless. Regardless, our group and team for this mission, I should say, over here, Captain Kiro is back, everyone, which is good to see. He's being joined by Starfruit, of course, which is, like, the pairings I've kind of gone with. A couple of Rangers, being this is a facility raid, so we could probably do some close combat specialization, hence Cassie's back, along with Fury as well. Going to give Dylan a mission off here. You also notice as well, Cassie rocking out the brand new, awesome-looking fusion axes. So they should be pretty sweet. I don't think I've used them yet. Here's the fusion axes. 6 to 8 damage, 20% crit chance as well. The chance to burn enemies as well. So lots of good stuff. That could be really, really sweet. We've got Gaddison here as in our heavy with the exosuit. And actually decided to ronk with a second sniper here as well. Which, you know, should give us some close range and some long range is the idea. So, depending on how the mission goes is the logic here. If we're forced to take a bit more of a circumspect look into the map, we've got a bit of range. And especially, like, if we're in the facility and we're about to get ambushed from outside as some reinforcements, I can set up some preparation for that as well. So, we brought Kira along as well as support for Jack here. So, this should prove to be a interesting little mission. I must admit, however, given the amount of action that's about to happen over, like, the next 6 videos or so, probably, I would be very shocked if our squad strength remains as what it is. We've got a lot of fighting to do. That might incur some losses.
We're moving to take out a high-security Advent operation operating out of this region. Intel from the Resistance suggests this facility is conducting research critical to the Avatar project. Once in position, approach the designated target and plant the X4 charges. Once they're armed, move to minimum safe distance and level that facility.
It's time for hell to reopen itself across the globe. Ooh, snow. Neat.
Menace 1-5. Target coordinates are locked in. Move to designated position and place the X4 charges. The squad is concealed.
Alright then, folks. So, as always with these base raids, there is no time limit whatsoever. So, we can take as long as I desire in this, which is something that I intend to do. Right then, so Kiro has got, I gotta remember, Collector and Scavenger are his group abilities. So nothing that requires his, you know, ability, his, what should we call it? His, command ring. That is kind of irrelevant for this. Now, while that would be a nice spot to put snipers, unfortunately, there's no cover. So that's not a lot of good. There is a sniper spot over there, however. That could be of use. Kiro is rocking squad sight. Is Kiro rocking squad sight? She's also rocking squad sight. She does have better inherent aim as well than Kiro does. So it might be more prudent to leave Kiro behind. Also, the fact that Kira does not have a lot of health. I mean, I've given her a nano 5 vest. She still only has 9 health, which is not the most in the world. So that is something that I need to be a bit cautious of. I'm going to have to keep an eye out on her. Right, I reckon let's just start getting a move here. Cassie, of course, with a ton of movement, which is just delightful. This could be a nice advanced position here to get our snipers on. But the facility's just over here, though. It's a bit too close to make immediate moves towards that direction. So perhaps securing this outcrop here, putting our snipers like there, and then basing out from this direction might be a good move for us, I reckon. So let's get Cassie rocking. I don't expect we'll find much down this direction here. I don't expect we'll find much down this direction, but I've been proven wrong before.
Orders confirmed. On the move.
What do we got over here? Reasonably safe looking? Looks reasonably safe. Okay, then. Alright, let's start getting our snipers over here, then. I think this is going to be our best spot to base ourselves out here. This is not a great piece of cover, this, by any stretch. This is not amazing, so I reckon we're going to do that. We'll just use this to make as much distance as we can, and then we'll just move them across here. The cooldown's irrelevant. Let's get them over here.
Time to motor.
Right, we got anything over here? Can you see anything?
Hostile forces spotted.
You can. Hello. Alright then, we need to keep an eye out for that. Right. I am interested in still... I would like to see if I can't try and secure this position, if possible.
Closing on target position now.
So we are going to move Garrison up here. No, we're not. No, we're not. Hello, turret. Well, you're in a shit position, aren't you? No stealth going down this way. I might give this up then. With that there. Ugh. Yeah. As easy as it'd be to, like, swing down this side and just go through that window and in, I think I'm going to have to head a different route. That is a really horrendous location. Yeah. I think we're going to have to take a different route here.
Solid copy.
Kind of got no choice, I don't think. Little unfortunate, but that's just, that is what it is. So we'll move our forces across this way instead.
Will do.
Now, Mr. Starfruit here, I'd like to get you through this mission without being hit. To get rid of your shaken. That's a bad sound. That's coming over here. That's a bad sound. I think I'm going to not be there anymore. Right, so we want to get you over here. Ooh, that could also be quite nice as well.
10-4.
Let's get you over here for now. This is fine. We'll slowly move our forces across. This unit has not moved, interestingly. Right. Let's get Gaddison on the tree. Bear in mind he's got a piece of armor, so that is helpful for him.
Will do.
We'll get Sam over here. We'll just move our forces across here for the time being. Just slowly shift them across.
Copy that.
Carl can go there. Kira can stay. Yeah, I think Kira can just stay here. Let's see how things maneuver here. Now, is that squad going to budge, or are they just going to stay there? Doesn't look like they're going to move. Does not. So it looks like this is where we're going to be opening fire from, is over here. Alright then. Sam's not in the best of pieces of cover here, it must be stated.
Roger that.
Let's get you over here, this is going to be better. We're just going to overwatch this turn.
Got it covered. Scanning.
And we will look to attack next turn, I reckon.
I'm on it.
It's getting louder, that. It's getting really louder. Alright, then. So we're going to look to open fire here. How do we want to run this? I kind of want to save the rocket launcher. In case we come across stuff that's got even more armor. The plasma will do enough anyways. It will shred the armor, so that's fine. So we're just going to get everyone on Overwatch here, I reckon. Carl's got Phantom, doesn't he? So he will not be revealed. So it's actually an argument that says I swing him down here. Because he's not going to attack. Because he's not going to be... Because he'll stay concealed. He won't attack. Along with the rest of the group. So I might as well move him across here. Because he won't do anything. So I think we're just going to get everyone overwatching here. Who's got the blue screen round? It's you, isn't it, Kiro? So I reckon... You can just one-shot that and kill it. You know what? That sounds good to me. So we're actually not going to do it with... we're going to Gaddison on Overwatch then. And we're going to do it the other way. Cassie... It's not going to have the best of angles here, but... I could put her down there, but I don't like putting my troops next to each other. Especially with an officer, you could just start lobbing grenades. That could be uncomfortable, so I think we'll just get the overwatching going here.
Roger. I've got my eyes on.
And we're going to get you to open fire on the mech here. Sounds good to me. Here we go. Good old blue screen rounds. They are fun.
Okay, so I got one. They found us.
He's like, death to them all. Yeah, I understand. That's a lot of damage. Nice shooting there, Carlos. Shot the Kira as well. It's landed. Everything landing. Nice. Way! Nice! Everyone hit. Good stuff. The standard troop, the troopy here did survive, but that's fine. It's not a disaster. Officers down. Mechs down. That's the main good stuff here. Oh, yeah, of course. I've got death from above, so I get to shoot. I get another action. Good times. Nice. Now, ladies and gentlemen, was a successful ambush. Nice. Thank you. There's a lot of mechs around here, aren't there? There's a lot of mechanical shit, so it's a good thing I decided to bring blue screen rounds. That was an inspired decision. Right, we'll send Carlos up first to sight for us. Right, we've respotted the turret there. Now it's pissed. Can you get a shot at it, Kiro? You can! A super heavy turret! Holy shit. I might attempt to Deadeye this. Yeah, we'll just try and Deadeye it. Just try and kill it in one shot. Ah, I missed. Damn. Well, so much for that. That's unfortunate. Oh, Kira could actually see it anyways. Ah, I shouldn't need to have dead-eyed it, and that was a mistake. Never mind. 4 armor. Kind of ugly, folks. Kind of ugly. Right. What kind of odds you got on it? 64%? Nah, if I was going to fire you, I'd have done it straight away. Just hunker down. You'll be fine.
Hold in position.
Right. Right. Carl, I want to start moving up down the flank here.
That's affirmative.
Remember, he is concealed, so that's not too bad. Get ourselves some intel. And Cassie, I want her following in behind.
Good to go.
And we'll keep Sam. We'll just keep Sam here. This will be fine. I could move him a little further up, actually. I like that idea.
On my way.
Pretty sure you can't be shot by the turret, so... That's an interesting direction on that audio. Yeah, he's hunkered down, so he should be pretty safe there. Right. Let's return fire and take this damn thing down. It's quite fun, that, I must admit.
That armor's tough.
I know. I know. Hey, if Kira can finish it off, then please do so. It means we can get Kiro up. He's got more movement potential, so we'll move him up instead. I would like to get up there. That'll be a nice spot for our snipers if we can muster it.
I'm going.
Cheer up. We need to reload our weapon. Okay, right.
Killing time.
Let's keep marching them up here. Facility's starting to get a bit on the close here, which is fine.
To that location. Got eyes on a hostile squad.
What the fuck? Is that a sector pod? Oh my god. I think that's a sector pod, everyone. Holy shit. It's got 5 armor. Dear god. Right. So that's a problem. That needs resolving.
Overwatch.
That needs resolving, everyone. Holy shit.
On the move.
Right, we ain't moving you up any closer.
Moving to
5 armor! Jesus. That's bad.
On Overwatch.
Oh boy! It just runs through the fucking building. Just walk through the building. Holy shit. This is gonna be... This could get nasty. 5 armor. Fucking hell. That's bad. We need to pull back here.
that armor is tough.
Yeah, I know. We're doing no damage to this.
That armor's tough. They've seen me.
Well, he'll get the shot off now, which is nice. There we go. Right, we need to fall back. 100%. That's probably triggered that group over there now. Oh, this is bad. It has! Oh, great. Right, we are in full retreat down this left flank. Full retreat. Fucking hell. Right, we need to get to work here. Right, Garrison, can you get up to there? You can. Get a shot on it anyway, which is fine. But you know what? Actually, no, there's no point advancing you up right now. We need to, yeah, we need to do some damage here. Right, launch grenades, launch explosives, launch everything.
Grenade out.
Gotta start shredding some of that armor. That is too fucking high. Okay, right. We might as well lob an axe. We've got nothing else to shred armor with, I don't think. So we might as well just lob this. Do some damage. Good. Yeah, we're just a full retreat down this side. Right. Unfortunately, Kira can't fire here. But you can.
Killing time.
I'd like to get the height bonus.
Going up.
Might as well grapple. We'll get our height bonus. Get our extra to aim. Does not hurt. Doesn't hurt at all. Well, it hurts it. That's the damn fucking sector pod. Jesus.
Still holding.
I know. I'm aware of this fact, alright? I ain't silly.
Scanning.
Right. Okay. Next. I might lob the decoy down because we've got a muton. There's an officer. There's some sort of. Is that a shield bearer down there? I think it's a shield bearer. We got a lot of shit over there, so I think we're gonna. I think we're lobbing this. Just to act as a bit of a distraction here. You need to fall the fuck back. I can't do that with you standing right there, though. That's just suicide. Right. If we move Cassie back, like, to, I don't know, here. Or there. That looks a better spot.
I'm on the move.
Before you back there, we can fall Carl back there. And that way we can still at least attack. It wasn't a very good blow.
Armor still holding. My ammo's running low.
Oh, nice! Cassie got a free action. Also, hello, critical hit. We might one-shot this damn thing. Oh! I had a free spot to try and kill the Setspot in one turn. Although we did take out the cover, so the trooper fell down and took some damage. That was amusing. Here goes the Sectopod. He's marching away.
Watch the sides.
Remember, Setspods have got 3 actions, not 2, as we learned in the previous level. Wow. Nearly fucking wiped it out. That's a lot of damage. 11 damage, dear lord. Our troopers cannot really contend that. Here comes the shield bearer who's going to do his shield shit. Oh, no, he's not. Okay. Right, the decoy's dead. Now, we are going to get flanked by the Codex, which is going to suck. The troopers shouldn't be too much of an issue. It shouldn't be misses, of course. Muton down the back, which probably won't get into much action here. Of course, teleporting ongoing here. Couldn't teleport as far as it would have liked, though. But it didn't need to. It's more interested in killing our weaponry. But it's fine with Cassie, because Cassie's weaponry was already empty. So that's actually not a, that's not a disaster. Some overwatching. Yeah, that's kind of rude. Right, we need to get some action going on here. Can you get a rocket down there? You can. Can you get both of them? You can!
Rockets away.
That kills the Overwatch. That's good. Right, Cassie, need to get your free reload off. Where are we going to pull you over to? I want to keep the aggression going, but I can't lose my mind here. Have you got free reloads on that? You do not have a free reload. This might just call for a retreat on your end. Just pull you away? Yeah, let's just get you away from here. Let's get you down the flank. Keep some pressure on that side. Yeah, let's finish this off. Let's kill this damn Sectopod. That's that dealt with. Thank goodness for that. Right, we can get some squad sight shooting going on here, which I intend to do thoroughly. If you can finish off the Muton, that'd be nice. Yeah, you see, this is another reason why I was tempted to have 2 snipers with squad sight. So if we get into some sort of pitched battle outside the facility, I've still got ranged options, which is really, really damn nice. You know what? 50-50, worth it. Oh, missed, I think. Ah, I thought that was... I literally thought that was going to hit as well. Brutal. Right. I really want some full cover for you. The best full cover I've got is over here, which isn't that great, but it will have to do. I could run and gun you somewhere. But like where? What am I going to run and gun you to? Over here? That's not a terrible option, actually. I like that. I actually like that plan. Running and gunning you down this way. Yeah! Give them something to think about down the flank. Sounds good to me. It's risky. That's less likely to hit, though. Take the trooper on. Ah, damn. Oh, well. I just didn't want to hit the codex, split it, and it has 2 enemies now attacking us. I was happy to just run this. Didn't want to risk 2 of them. Not on our last turn. Seemed a bad idea. I think there's another sector pod somewhere, by the way, folks. Or some sort of mech or something. Now it's getting the shielding off. Only on the trooper, though, so it's not terrible. Ugh, Cassie. Cassie taking some blows. Pretty sure I gave you the Did I give you the stasis vest? Uh-oh. Ooh, that hurt. Can't remember if I gave you the stasis vest. No, you've got the hazmat vest, haven't you? I think, no, Frui's got the stasis vest. That sounds about right. Alright, let's get some more range support going here. Need to start knocking out this shielding. There you go, shielding dealt with. That was a decent shot. That was a pretty decent shot. I mean, that's pretty unlikely to hit. It's not really worth firing. There we go. That's the trooper dealt with. Ooh, goodies.
Big deal.
I'm interested. Right, let's start moving Carlos up here. Carlos is really the one I want to be trying to get the taking some flak here. Hello, Elite Shield Bearer. How are you doing? If I've got a flank shot, I'll take it. Ah, this is worth a go. I'm not going to start turning down flank shots. Right, Sam. Oh, you just have to do some healing here. I might get you healing her twice, potentially. I'm not ruling this out. Right, you need to reload. Right, you also need to reload. Oh, I could just get you slashing away.
I'm ready.
But you're never going to kill it. Just seems like there's better moves I could play here.
Ready to
We're
roll.
going a shot here. And unfortunately, that's where my my mic decided to cut out in this video, unfortunately. Yeah, I know. Not good, right? Not a good time at all. But, you know, that's how it is. There is something about this game, because this is not the first time this has happened now. There's something about this game, it's very resource heavy, and just occasionally, it seems to be interfering with my mic software. Nothing else seems to be doing this at all, so I don't know what it's about. So you have to enjoy post-commentary, I'm afraid, for the rest of this video, as we're in this kind of unfortunate situation dealing with these codexes, which is, of course, all kinds of brutal. Now, bearing in mind, we were obviously hoping among all hope that we were going to get some sort of crit kill there, take out the codex. Now we've got to deal with 2 of these fuckers. Obviously, that's a problem.
That is not
No. No, it is not at all. There is just death and dismemberment everywhere. There's goods to recover. We're hearing all sorts of crazy sounds inside. The shield bearer's still down here, causing problems. He's overwatching. And of course, here come the teleporters. Cassie in trouble. Except that somehow missed. I have no idea how this happened. And then this happened. I couldn't believe it. I still can't believe it. It didn't say the one time I decided just to move. I'm just like the airplane, so I'm like, yeah, you're dead now. So that was pretty fucking lucky there for Thingamabob. Me forgetting about another Overwatch shot from the enemy. Thankfully, the shield bearer missed, but that is something I continue to do. I keep forgetting about Overwatch shots. It's kind of annoying. But yeah, Cassie, holy shit, did you get away with one here? Like, you could have and possibly should have died there. But nope. Yeah, Fluke missed a flank shot, and then the other one just ran into you to kill. So, all sorts of chaos here. Now, unfortunately, the shield bearer has still got his shield up and running, and he's still in a bit of a really awkward spot here. We don't have the most firepower going on. We also want to get those goodies there as well. So I think I run Carl up here to grab them, which I do. Some very nice goodies in here as well. That advanced stock, data pad for more intel, 2 PCSs. Yeah, that's a hell of a haul there. That's really nice. But yeah, so this shield bearer, unfortunately, in a bit of an awkward spot. We can't really flank him. He's in high cover. He's still shielded. And odds of him are pretty trash. So I think the best thing to do is just to suppress him down here. So it gives us a chance to move our forces into better positions to flank him, which seemed like an idea. Except, freaking Kira here is way too far away. It's not even worth it. So I just have a pot shot here, which I actually land, which I couldn't quite believe. And yeah, you can see the alien facility here in an absolute fucking mess. Absolute mess here. So yeah, I think I just moved some forces up here, so... dear. I sincerely hope this is going to be like the end of me having to do post-commentary for these videos. Again, it's kind of annoying. It's obviously not the most time-efficient thing for me to be doing here. Oh, by the way, look at this. He runs. The cheeky bastard. I cut him down with his troubles. I'm like, you fucker. So that deals with the shield bearer there, so that was pretty nice. But yeah, it's like this is the only thing that's done this where the mic's just occasionally cut out. And it's just something about XCOM. It's very resource heavy, and I think it's just a case sometimes something happens, it needs a load of resource for like an instant, and it's just like killing other bits and pieces of software when it does it. So I do apologize once again. I need to keep more of a closer eye basically next time. I need to monitor the mic a bit more and just make sure if it does happen that at least I spot it happening. Rather than here, I've got like 20 odd minutes of post commentary to do, which I try not to do where I can. Anyway, so we've killed everything outside, so that was good. Pretty fair pitch battle. Running 2 snipers there proved really nice. Really, really good for us. So, you know, we've got no time limit here. We're not under any pressure. There's no reinforcements coming as of yet, so I take a short time just to kind of gather our forces together here. We've already fought one fucking sector pod. And it sounds like there's probably another one inside. That's what it sounds like, another sector pod. Somewhere in there. As far as trying to look to how we're going to storm it, I kind of identify this left side as a really nice place to try and do it. We've got walls busted out. We've got a doorway entrance as well. So we shall continue sort of like gathering up here on the left side. And just reloading our troops, reorganizing, sorting ourselves out here. We're not under any time pressure, so that's good. That looks the obvious place to move in here. Obviously, I'm a little bit cautious, however, because, you know, a sector pod is a sector pod. We've already fought one. It has like 30 health and 5 armor. And we had to use a lot of our resources for shredding armor on the first one. I didn't realize there was going to be 2 in this mission, but that's what it damn well sounds like. So, obviously, that's an issue. So that's going to take a lot of punishment when we look to make an attack here. Also trying to identify a good spot for our sniper to go as well. Trying to get the most out of squad sight. Not ideal when you're trying to shoot into buildings here. Not the greatest. But I have to identify he's got the grapple, so I can perhaps look to grapple him up here. Just to get more of a sight of what's going on. So we've got an enemy squad, at least one in there, but we don't have any idea where it is, so... I'm kind of trying to, like, draw it out, if you will. Get Kira up and fed, use his free move, basically, to see it, which unfortunately does not work. Also, what the fuck is this thing we're actually trying to destroy? It's like some kind of weird, crazy, like, satellite dish of sorts. It looks fucking awesome. I will give them that. It looks awesome, but it does kind of need to be destroyed. So, yeah, I'm very scared and very tentative about moving in here. Very concerned about this. It's not comfortable knowing that there's something very nasty inside, so it's a case of just creeping in here. It could be triggered at any point. It could be anywhere. Not fun.
Heading out.
Sounds so close as well. That was what it was always in my mind. I'm trying to think to what I was saying and thinking at the time. It's just that concern of just knowing that it sounds so close, like any one movement could trigger it, and I was like, oh my god. Last one I want to do is like trigger at the back end of a turn, and then it just like and then it's just got a free turn effectively against me. It was like, oh god, that'd be a disaster.
Got it.
So some tentative gameplay here, but I think it's fair tentative. You know, I think it's reasonable. Not taking any risks. Even so, that I think I decide to heal up Cassie here, don't I? I'm pretty sure I do. I'm like, well, I've got a med kit to use. I might as well just use it now. While we're, you know, I don't get full use out of it, but it's fine. Everyone's healed. It's all good.
On Overwatch.
Just overwatching here. Very, very careful. Like, I know, like, my playstyle sometimes is a bit on the cavalier side, and I accept that. But there are times to take things a bit more cautiously. How close does that sound? It's like it's literally on top of me, yet it can't be. I'm like, what's going on?
Moving to position.
And I'm like, how have I not found it yet?
Moving.
That gets fixed.
Got eyes on advent troops.
It was actually outside. But I love how this sectors are just like running through walls and shit. I think it's pretty funny. Oh man. So yeah, so there's our sector pod, all of its health and armaments, and I'm just like, oh boy. Kira can't see it, so that's a problem. So we can't get any squad sighting going on here. And again, the problem is it has so much armor, and I don't have many ways of dealing with said armor. I don't have a lot of ways of weakening that, so that's kind of an issue. So I'm like, what the fuck do I do here? Kind of, there's a lot of awkwardness. Kira can actually get squad sighting from this tree here, which completely amazed me. I did not expect this, but I thought that was a nice bonus. Kira can certainly squad sight where he is now, but he can't get a turn. So I'm like, you know, I could plasma it, but again, I don't have an actual bead from where he is. So I've got to move him. Also cautious of, like, you know, there's still two soldiers there. There's a trooper and something else over there.
I guess that'll be okay. Menace 1-5, you're near the target position.
But yeah, gotta deal with this sector pod now.
I can handle that.
As quickly as we can here. So we'll launch our last grenade here, which is pretty much all I've got left for shredding abilities. I think Luke can shred with his cannon, I think. Yes, he can. Oh, Carlos even, not Luke. Sorry, Carlos. My apologies. So I've just done a video where I had Luke as a grenadier, so I apologize for that. So I'm like, yeah, that's 2 armor dealt with. He's still got a shitload. Then I'm like, well, I might as well start unloading now. Let's crack on. Do what damage we can here. Kira taking some pot shots from afar, which is all good for her. Don't want her anywhere near the action. She doesn't have really the health for it. I'm just kind of like trying to see, do I move here? Do I like, I think I misclicked there. And I was like, no, I just have to go full aggressive here. So that misses somehow. I also can't believe what I've got him covering next to. Realizing that's explosives there, everyone. I didn't realize that. So I'm like, well, does a frost bomb work against sector pods? I was like, I don't know. Let's try. The answer is that it does, kind of, in that it makes it lose one of its action points, which is good. So it only gets 2 actions now, rather than 3. So it decides to use them. Doing this crazy shit. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? The only comparison I've got is, like, the old Septopods. Used to have, like, cyber discs and shit. Used to have, like, shitloads of missiles they'd launch and stuff. Looked a little different, if you ask me. I couldn't tell what it was, but I was pretty concerned. And also some overwatching down the back there. Even ruder, so we couldn't move away. Trying to restrict that. So, yeah. If we can't move away, we're going to have to kill this Septopod this turn to stop it firing whatever the fuck it's about to fire. Still heavily armored, though. But yeah, Garrison here can shred. And I'm pretty sure I decide to open up with that. Just checking percentages here. I'm like trying to come together. Like, can I conceivably kill this in one turn? Like, I think I can. Just. This had to land if I fire Carlos. If Carlos fires and misses, oh boy, it's a disaster. Thankfully, he lands, though. If that had missed, that would have been really bad. That was an important hit. And so now I just open the floodgates and just like, right, we have to just do as much damage as we physically can here. Everyone fires, and we try and kill it this turn.
Hit the armor.
It's only got 1 armor point now, so it's not much being deflected. Kira, of course, with the blue screen rounds. Man, they were pretty nice this on. I look at them like, do I try and dead-eye the damn thing? I'm like, I'd rather just take the hit. Which I do. Which I think was the right decision. I could have dead-eyed it to one-shot it, but I'm like, well, I've got other actions here. Why risk it? So I'm like, how do I kill this thing? How do I do it now? I've still got some overwatching going on down the far side there. But Cassie is able... She has protection against that. She's just got untouchable as well, which is pretty handy. But she's got this shadow step, so she can run without triggering the Overwatch fire. Which is really fucking nice. So I figure, right, let's do this. Run and gun with Cassie. Let's get her somewhere where like she can just get close enough to the Septopod and just get her to finish this damn thing off. Cover spots are a bit awkward. That's no good because I'm going to get flanked. That's possibly no good because I'm going to get flanked. I'm like, awkward spot. There's a rock there the trooper could move out to. Get flank shots on Cassie. That's awkward. Thankfully, I finally spot this piece of cover here by the doorway. I'm just praying to God that there's no group down here that, like, Cassie triggers, because then she'd be dead. Thankfully not. Thankfully not. She gets the job done. Oh, Cassie, and you with run and gun, and her mobility is just so ridiculously good. So, Septopod dealt with. We don't know what exactly that does. I'm happy never knowing. But we've still got problems. We've still got 2 troopers down here. 1 still overwatching. And I can't completely lose my mind here. So, we'll lob a flashbang down. Sam can't really do much here, so I figured I'll just overwatch here. See what they want to do. We have got 1 trooper that is being flanked by Cassie, so the tendency there is it's probably going to want to move. So maybe Sam can get a shot off it. You never know. Yes. In cover, but he still A, hits me, and B, crits me. I'm like, what the fuck? So much for fucking using flash grenades there. Also remember that Carlos are getting poisoned due to the Viper rounds that Advent now have access to for the next month. So I'm like, oh, that's kind of gross. I mean, Sam can heal him easily enough. That's not too much of a problem. It'll also negate the poison, but I was like get freaking critted in cover when he's disorientated. I'm like, are you kidding me? That was ridiculous. Anyways. So, now we want to just put the killing blows here. I'm like, yeah, I can flank shot from there, but I kind of want to get closer. I watched a shot there on Kira. It was just like... They're in pretty decent covers, the problem. So I'm like, that's kind of an issue. So we'll get Carl over here to, like, get a flank shot. Of course, not realizing that that's not flanking him. I'm, like, in cover next to him. So, bollocks. So I just figured, yeah, we'll just run in then. We'll slash. Which misses. You don't see that often in this game, but that was actually a melee slash that actually missed. I was like, what? 80%? Are you kidding me? It does happen. So yeah, all sorts of awkwardness. And yeah, they're just in such high cover. I can't really get them out. I've got no explosives to, like, take said cover out. So they're pretty heavily fortified at the moment. Just, ugh. Take out the spectators, shot them with Sam, which misses. I thought maybe I'd take out the cover, you never know.
Shot wide.
That missed. I was like, ugh. So we just got to get aggressive here. Get Cassie in for the closer flank shot. It's all I was ever going to do anyways. Shots to the pelvis area I'll go with. Though it wasn't a crit for some reason. Obviously, Advent making more modifications than you'd realise. Not much I can do here at the moment. Just take some speculative shots here. Have one with Kira. Which actually landed, which I thought was pretty nice. She gets a 3 out of 10 there. Pretty sweet. Gives me some options. I was like, can I get... how close can I get with Kira without actually taking action? And the answer is not very.
What's over there?
So we just put them up here. Do I still get a shot? I believe I do. Ah, yes, because I didn't even realise this and this. I thought, all sudden, oh, hello, I've got a Shadowfall. Nice. I don't think I thought that one out, actually. I think I was... I don't think I thought about using Shadowfall straight away. And it suddenly occurred to me, I was like, oh, that's a nice bonus. Can't see the trooper, unfortunately, because the antenna's in the way. He's lost his orientation. I figured, surely he's going to want to move here, right? Which he does, and unfortunately doesn't allow... yeah, unfortunately Carlos couldn't see him, but he misses anyway, so I was like, bonus. So I'm like, you're dead. And that's the mission largely taken care of here. Some useful little shots landed, which I thought was quite nice. That's more or less everything she said here. I think I just get Cassis to finish this off here. Pretty sure I do.
Moving on target.
That looked quite dramatic. So there we go. That's all the troops dealt here now. Everyone dead. So I was like very happy with that. Nice. So yeah. Overall, mission went pretty well, all things considered. We're not out of the woods yet. We still got to plant the charges and then get out. And there are obviously going to be reinforcements arriving. But I was like, yeah, pretty happy with that. Couldn't believe you could actually grapple to this area here on the stairs. I was like, really? I was like, sure. I mean, it is a different height, so I guess it counts. Obviously, we don't know where reinforcements may or may not come from. So, just want to get Jack up to as high a position as I can here. Unfortunately, there's a door there, so I can't, like, sprint out without losing his concealment. So I was like, kind of ruins the grapple a bit, but I was like, whatever. But I figured, yeah, let's just get him as high as we can, just to get him out in the open. Because my team's still a bit scattered. And I wasn't particularly happy about that as well, so I was like, it's unlikely to just be able to call for the Sky Ranger and get the fuck out. Especially with reinforcements coming in there, and I'm looking at it, I'm like, I could possibly make a run for it. But I figured our team was in a decent enough position here after playing the X4. I and I thought I could look to, like, maybe use the carport down the back as an exit point. Down back there, I was thinking, yeah, it looks a decent spot. Or maybe out here, like, way out back. Or, yeah, the carport's what I think I settle on eventually. But the team's not in a terrible spot to actually stand and fight and defend off the, actually fend off the reinforcements here. And I'd much rather stand and fight and fend them off rather than trying to, you know, defeat them and then get out safely. Then, you know, sort of like having to get out under fire. I wasn't particularly feeling it, so I thought we'll just mass up here, and we should be able to hopefully take these guys out. It's 6 on 3. You know, we're all fairly heavily fortified here. They're the attackers effectively. We're the defenders now. I thought, yeah, we should be in decent shape here. We can probably fend them off.
Already there.
Which seemed reasonable. I was like, I thought the potting cover I wanted there was by the by that little shelving there, and he was like 1 space short. I was like, ugh, of course.
Scanning.
Here come the reinforcements. First set, at least. Stun Lancer, Shield Bearer, and an Officer. I was like, ooh. Not the worst thing that could have dropped down, but that's not the best. It's a bit of a nasty mix.
We've got Advent here.
Few reaction fires to go, though. Sam hits. Gaddison. Gaddison somehow hits. Elite Officer dead. That's 2 Elite Officers we killed with reaction fire in this mission. We kicked arse on reaction fire this mission. Did shitloads of damage. They hit, like, so well. Really happy. So it's just a case of just dealing with these guys. I thought, well, there's a lot of ways I could do it. I could just charge here. I just want to get fully aggressive. It seemed good to me. Now, do you remember what I said about explosives about 10 minutes ago? I was like, oh! Oh, look at that. A useful bonus, we'll say. So I'm just like, right, let's just get stuck in here and let's just kill these bastards. Just get full aggressive here and just have at them. Critical shot. Absolutely obliterate that Stun Lancer. And just send in the Rangers against the Shield Bearer. Point blank shotgun blasts. They are for the best. Right in the skull. Beautiful.
No longer.
So there we go. That is that dealt with.
All hostile contacts near your position have been eliminated. Move to rendezvous for extraction.
And I eventually choose this because most of our forces are again. Sure, why not?
Get me out of here.
We'll throw them over here. It should be fine. Have a bit of a misclick there. The clicking around this terrain got a bit weird here. And some weird things did occur in the next video or two as well. Like, the game went a little strange, especially in part 42. Which was an absolute doozy of a mission, by the way. No spoilers, but it was a hell of a mission. That's all I'll say about that. And yeah, the game started going a bit weird. Like, it got kind of hung up and got a bit frozen once or twice. There's another misclick there. I'm just like, why can I not, like, get to that build, that bit of terrain? It's like, what the hell's going on? Really weird.
I'm trusting you here. Moving to position.
But yeah, it was just a bit of a weird bit of terrain. And I was like, how the hell can you not, escape, like, Carl here? What the hell's going on? Like, he's in the radius.
Okay, I'll go.
And I soon realized, look above him. There's still a tile there, which I can't escape from. I was like, oh, for God's sakes.
Getting out of here.
Things like that. I was like, whatever, bro. It's fine. The mission was a success. We kicked ass. We did good. Everyone got out alive. That was a good mission, everyone. Good stuff.
Menace 1-5, status confirmed. X4 charges detonating.
What the hell do they put in that stuff? That shit is deadly. There you go. 16 out of, I was like, 17? What? I was like, whatever, it don't matter. The important thing was that nobody died. Any mission you succeed where nobody dies is a result as far as I'm concerned. Something we've actually achieved for the past few missions or so, actually. We have, you know, we've had a decent run of missions going up. Look at all that with Cassie. I was like, what the hell? She was a busy lady, was Cassie. She usually is in these missions. She's a very busy lady. Yeah, but any mission where, like, everyone gets in and everyone comes out alive and you succeed, I think it's a result. Even if they all get injured to fuck. As long as they're not dying, they're gaining experience, they're improving, you know, it's all good stuff. I was a pretty happy commander after this, folks. I was a pretty happy commander. There we go. Plenty of promotions going on. Manshik, busy as always. The great Manshik. Captain Kiro now Major Kiro. Really nice. So we give him, I believe I give him steady hands here, don't I? Which I think is a bit more suitable for him than aim. We got another major as well, Major Starfruit, which is really good. Get another major specialist here, working with Ever Vigilant. Guardians, not a bad ability, but I think Ever Vigilant's probably more useful in the long run, I reckon. It's pretty tough to choose between the two. I think they're both pretty good. Still no colonels, unfortunately, in the squad, but we'll get one eventually. Lieutenant 3 now. We're whacking with concealments. We're sending down the scout path, following down Dylan's route. Except, of course, I don't. And I take run and gun. Are you fucking kidding me? Of course I'm going to take run and gun. I know I'm going to take some flack for that in the comments, but run and gun, I like to run and gun too much. It means too much to me. It's a great fucking perk, and I wouldn't know what I'd do without it. I don't know what I'd do without it. So that's superior speed, plus mobility, data pad for more intel, which we're going to need to look to expand our stock, and another focus of will, which is good considering we're starting to delve into Sarnex.
Construction of this facility marks an important step towards the total elimination of the Avatar Project, Commander. Your team is to be commended.
Councilman actually proud of us for once. Isn't that nice? So that reduced Avatar Project by 3. That's good. Will restored for Sam, but unfortunately shaken for both Cassie and Garrison. Unfortunately. But yeah, the important thing, folks, is this. Gone from 10 progress down to 7. That is big. And 4 weeks now until next construction. I don't know if that's been delayed because I destroyed the last one. I have no idea. But either way, it says 4 weeks. I'm like, sure, so be it. So yeah, a great success for us there. We've obviously got plenty of intel as well. We're looking obviously to make an advance towards either the Black Star Vial or the Codex Brain coordinates. But I've got so much intel, I actually decide to... I think I make a decision to go to the black market next video. As well as inspecting that clinic in the Avenger Power. I'm like, ooh, that sounds good. And we got that data pad as well, which I might also look to explore and get some intel that way. Which takes, I think, 4 days? Was it 5 days? 4 days. So I was like, yep, we're going to the black market, which is exactly what we're going to be doing next time, folks. So thanks for listening to this post-commentary. Hopefully this will be the end of this, but you never know when it next needs to be done. And yeah, catch you soon.